In the news tonight, U.S. Congressman hears the cries of Kenview Mocha residents whose homes were dismantled.
My daughter's speaking on this thing all the time, and this is the thing that the government don't see.
This is my right to reply as a government. I will not allow it.
I'd like to limit this conversation to the residents reporting to me.
And more, the suspect dies in Wim police lockups. Some Kenview Mocha Arcade residents who were affected by the destruction of their homes, livestock, and livelihood got an opportunity to relay their distress to U.S. Congressman Jonathan Jackson. Jackson, the son of U.S. civil rights activists Jacqueline and Jesse Jackson, is in Guyana on an invitation by President Irfan Ali. At a community meeting held at the Mocha Arcade Community Center, the congressman heard about government's development in the community, the lack of a level playing field, and some of the many problems facing the community. The removal of the Kenview Mocha residents took center stage at the meeting. They were forcefully removed by the Ministry of Housing with support from the Guyana Police Force to pave the way for the new Providence to Diamond Highway. The highway is completed and the residents are crying foul and believe that they were not in the pathway of the road. Up first was APNU AFC Member of Parliament Nima Flubes, who highlighted the plight of the community and provided the congressman with a flash drive to support her statement.
As a community, we are in a struggle and fight to save our lands that we have acquired from our ancestors with methods that are being taken. These Kenview residents, please stand, are the residents whose homes were graded down on the 5th of January 2023 by the government in the name of the development of the 4-lane highway. I wish that I can take you to the spot for you to see that they were not in the way of the road.
Sir, I want to tell you, the system of apartheid and slavery is still evident among us. This government, sir, appointed a few of us. If you notice how this place is divided, you see as one, but we now one. The government are using each other to divide us. And pick a few, give them a few pittance, and they turn against us. There's no development. All the effort is to destroy us.
I live and come from. They make my living, I come back from outside. This is why we fight for make my living now. Selling pig, selling eggs, selling things, selling greens, selling vegetables, guys make my living for. I start back again between the back there and the back dam. Right now it's suffering a problem between the water level. Again, I start suffering right away and I'm just asking for assist me for build back my thing, like get you back with my level.
When the MP finished her presentation, along with other residents, Government Minister Kwame McCoy and Housing official Ron Aaron took the microphone to address what they said was far from the truth.
But we must be able to be factual and to be accurate. And you would notice that in this very room, everybody's going to have a chance. I have time. Everyone will have a chance. This is my right to reply as a government. I will not allow it. Everyone will have a chance. I am saying, for those who are claiming racism at the hands of the government, let us just think about whether the issues that are before us has anything to do with race versus what the reality is.
And the 7 persons who have not removed, even though that matter is before the courts right now, and I can't comment on it, we have worked with them and we're willing to continue to work with them to ensure that they are comfortable.
This did not sit well with those in attendance. It was at this point that the Congressman Jackson took the microphone and said he wanted to hear from the people.
If I could have a moment, please. What I would like to do, and I thank you so much for your candor. I would like to limit this conversation to the residents reporting to me.
Most of the person right now inside this, that's sitting in the audience and standing is from the opposition. I once was to the opposition, right? I was over, right? I'm now with the present government because of frustration, because when we used to be using this very same land, the opposition, they come and say they're going to drain me, they're going to throw me out, they're going to move me out the very same land.
Residents spoke of the hardships they have endured since the destruction of their homes.
I was dragged out of my home, my 2-year-old child. If she didn't have to go to I would bring she for talk here today. She could talk on everything that happened on that morning. Every single thing I've had to endure. My daughter's speaking on this thing all the time. And this is the thing that the government don't see. That they traumatize our young children, even us adults. And no one has ever sent in anybody to give counseling or do a therapy with these children. This Mr. Aaron Parson just speak how he came and they was deceived the people of Skinview. Because he came and he said one thing, and after that, that is not what happened.
Everything this man Aaron is a wicked big man. Wicked. Aaron wicked. He is a main man in this Aaron. Without we passing through this. Pig is the one with all the pigs then. I have to sell them out for next to nothing. Because the bulldozer. 2 dogs, bury for me. I beg the police then. For like get the dogs then. To tell me too late. My dogs buried under the house brought down with the dogs then.
You guys had enough land to leave those houses until you guys come to a resolution to relocate us. Y'all didn't have to treat us like dogs and animals, those things that we had in our backyard. You guys didn't have to treat us like that. Everything broke up, everything lost. Y'all come and broke up over 900 cases, 900 hard cases. And I got to go and pay banks. And they come and sign up and think, oh, the Eastman, you're going to pay us so much when we come. It pressured. It pressured hard to survive in this place. Mocha is not bed of roses. This place is not bed of roses. Life hard in this place. At least for me, and I know plenty others. Life hard.
When the meeting ended, Congressman Jackson told members of the media that the information would be documented and shared with his colleagues back in the United States.
So that's going to be the first thing. I'll have some formal comments that I will be making. I'll be prepared after my meeting with the president to have a statement.
But will you be also feeding this information into the U.S. decision-making bodies?
Absolutely. I'll share this with my colleagues, the ranking member of the Foreign Affairs Committee, as well as the leader of the Democratic Party, and with my colleagues. And I will encourage them to come down here on subsequent visits as well to have an assessment. And I'll share with them, as was reported to me by the residents that came out this morning.
Some of the KNView residents have accepted government's compensation, while others said the compensation was not adequate. They have since moved to the court over the matter.
Drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime. It's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime. Extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
What are you doing? Igloo ice cream. You know it's good.
One of the things that would distinguish us from the other guys is our advancement in technology when it comes to security. We've been able to actually go ahead and provide home security service, and drone service, among the other service that would have significantly contributed to securing society as a whole.
An investigation has been launched by the Guyana Police Force Office of Professional Responsibility into the death of Sujit Ramatar, called Mono. Ramatar was in custody for the murder of Joshua Hardat, also known as Money, a welder from Lot 371, Bloomfield Village, Quarantine Berbice. That murder occurred sometime between 18 hours on Tuesday, May 21st, and 8 hours on Wednesday, May 22nd, at Auckland Cultivation Dam, Quarantine Berbice. According to a report from the Communications Department of the Guyana Police Force, the 53-year-old rice farmer from Lot 72, Little Kenny Village, Quarantine Berbice, allegedly died by hanging while in custody at the Wim Police Station. It was explained by the police that at approximately 16 hours 55 on Saturday afternoon, ranks on duty went to the number 1 lockups to visit the prisoners and discovered Ramatar hanging by his neck with a piece of jersey that he had ripped and tied to the southern grill of the lockups. Crime chief technicians processed the scene and examined the body and discovered compression marks from the jersey around the neck. He was taken to the Port Morant Public Hospital, where he was pronounced dead by a doctor on duty. Further, the police are reporting that Ramatar was informed by the police while in custody on May 25th at approximately 9:45 hours that he had been charged with the offense of murder committed on Joshua Hardat, and that he was required to appear in the Wim Magistrates Court on Tuesday, May 28, 2024. The charge was also read to him. Hardat's body was discovered lying motionless face down in a crouched position in the back seat of his motor car at Auckland Cultivation Dam, Quarantine Berbice. Police observed marks of violence to the face, forehead, and a wound to the back of the head. Meanwhile, a post-mortem examination is expected to be done on Ramatar's remains as the OPR investigation continues. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.